Perfect view. Got all the lethal weapons. Once again, I'm back in the shed. I'm back. Afternoon, Ben. Once again, the weather's crap. I've recently woken up and this tripod is doing my head. Right, stay. Did you ever think you'd be this popular after making your first video? No, never. I didn't think I was going to get 30,000 subs for a very long time. But yeah, really happy with the progress on the channel. It's really cool. Little B man, what's up, mate? I'm bored, so I'm going to make a big ass drop net for when we're fishing on the lighthouse and Havlet. Biggest fish I've caught is about just under a 40-pound conger. Sam was late for work this morning. I think he got there at 10. Right, let me get that out. Got all my tools from work home. What's the missus saying? Right. What you got with dogfish, mate? At least you got something. I'm dying to get out fishing, but the weather's just been crap. So I thought, why not? For one of the Conger Wars episode, I'm going to make a giant drop net. Because, like, we can't use these on the cliff marks that we fish because they sort of slope out. So a drop net's not viable. But for, like, the lighthouse and Havlet, which is, like, the big structures that we fish, this would be really handy because, bloody hell, I can't get it out. Because this is, because the walls are so high and you've got to walk 100 yards just to land a fish. So, yeah, so this is going to be really handy. Oh, I need pliers. Ah, gotcha. When's the next fishing trip? Hopefully in the next few days. I was going to go this morning, but I didn't wake up till 11:30. So, yeah, that went out the window. Making the most of the break in the weather. Yeah, fair play to you, Scott, mate. Did you cook any? I'm really not organised to do this, but I have a plan, sort of. I'm thinking it's about a 4.5 foot wide tube. So somehow I'm going to make a drop net out of this and this. But how I'm going to do it, I have no idea. I'm not going out tonight, mate, no. Right, first things first. What I've got is a really thick alkathene pipe, and then I've got the smaller blue one, and that's going to be my connections for putting it together. I'm going to have one there and one here in the middle, so we can fold it in half and get it in the van. Alright, got that drilled out. I don't know if you can see this, but just got a cable tie it for now, but I will be using bolts through this lot. I'm going to get some stainless steel ones. Right, that's not going to work because it doesn't even bloody fit. Right, got that. Where's my knife? Right, there's one. So we need another one around there. Sort of. Smash! Right, more blue pipe. Good thing about this pipe as well, it's already got the curve. I'll cut my finger off in a minute. Mississippi Gulf Coast. Jake says hi. From Australia. I had a lot of comments when I woke up this morning from Australia and the Netherlands. there. Once we start getting the shape of this, it'll all come together. There we go, got our 2 halves. So we've got a connection there and a connection there. So then it will separate and we'll be able to fold it with the netting on. So it's like this, easy to fit in the van. There we go. Beautiful. Right, what am I missing? What am I getting for Christmas? I have no idea. Hopefully a new filleting knife, because I keep breaking them. Colorado, Liverpool. Yeah, Jessica, it's going to be a massive one. It's because when we catch a big eel, especially at Havlet Wall, there's about 150 yards to walk down to the slipway, and pulling a big eel along that distance is from Australia. Inglorious fishing. Texas. Right, I need to make some holes. I need some more room in here. What I'm doing is putting a load of holes along this, so when we drop it in the water it sinks. I'll get to your questions if there is any in a minute. Good thing about this piping, it's really strong but it's durable, so it won't be too much weight when we're carrying it around. I'm making a drop net for conger fishing off Havlet and that, Dan. What's that from last night's live? Yeah, I like Makita. I've had these for 3 years now, I think. Constantly using them at work. It lasted well. No work today, mate, no. Biggest lobster I've ever caught? I don't know, to be honest. Not massive, nothing monstrous. Probably 3 or 4 pound, I would have thought. Sashimi. I have tried sushimi, but I haven't done a lot of it, to be honest. Right. So now that, when we drop it down the wall, that will sink. So there's no air trapped. Oh, what am I missing? Hi, Cameron. Do 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 do. That's typical, eh? If it's not bad weather, something goes wrong with the car. What do you do when you're... That's a good question. If it's pout and all that, yeah, I'd live bait a pout out. You might get a big bass, or an eel would pick it up as well. But if there's just a ton of dogfish, I'd probably just change and go to a conger spot, to be honest. Can I have a shout out? Shadow Nice. Biggest cod I've ever caught isn't big, it's around the £5 mark. We don't really get a lot. Hi from the US. 10 whiting so far. Yeah, we don't get the whiting like you guys do. What's that? Yeah, we don't get cod like you UK lads do. We get them come through now and again, same as the smooth hounds. Nice, Tenerife. Are we fishing? No, I'm stuck in the shed, mate. And it started raining again, so yeah, I'm definitely not going out. Well, I need to work out how I'm going to put this netting on. Yeah, I've got no real plan for this. I'm just doing it off the top of my head. I want another Congo Wars episode soon, so it'd be always handy to have this. Right, how am I going to do that? Oh, I got it now. That goes up there. sort of got a plan. What am I missing? Tenerife. I mean later. No, I'm not fishing later, mate. I've just been to the shop and got some 400-gram steaks to cook up. Shout out Ben. Nova Scotia, that's a new one. Smash fishing. 63 quid for a new tyre, that's mad. How did I learn to do all this? My dad. My dad definitely taught me 99% of what I know. Right, Jamie? I've made my own bass lure before, but I just haven't caught on it yet. What's that? Oh, you're live, yeah. Live again. Seems to be a little trend I'm on at the moment. It's going live. Right, I need to work out. Gotta connect the left bone to the right bone. That looks pretty good. Stay there. Make it a little bit deeper, I reckon. What do you guys reckon? Deep enough? Right. What am I missing? Shout out Texas. Guernsey's lovely, mate. Always worth coming over. Do. Yeah, pout's great for congers. Little ones. The little ones are great for bass as live baits, as you just said there. I think I read that right. How did I come up with the idea to do smash fishing? Well, I've always watched a lot of YouTube, even way before I wanted to do it. And yeah, that sort of inspired me to make my own channel. So yeah, just started uploading from there, really. Nothing too complicated. Right. If I go from there and go round to there. Right. So that bit's got to go there. This could turn out to be a right disaster. Or it might look good. All I'm doing is just passing the tube through the holes, all at the top. And what makes this difficult is that I want to be able to put it into half. So building this isn't the easiest thing. Sorry if I'm missing your comments a bit. Your vids are awesome. Thanks, Eric. Big Pout is actually really good to eat. I've never tried them in goujons, but I've baked them whole before. There. We're nearly there. Didn't realise how many bloody holes are in this thing. Alright, get that there. Have a little comment break. Yeah, we get a lot of pollock over here. Not so much from the shore anymore. We used to get a lot of pollock off the shore, but they're getting few and far between now. But on the boat, you can load up buckets if you go onto the wrecks and stuff. A seine net, ah yeah, or seine net. Shout out from the Philippines. Right. Just a quick update. We're making a drop net for fishing the big walls, so me and Sam don't get a dead back and arms when we're pulling them along the wall. We can just go straight up now. Right, we will try that. Check that out. That's the worst part done, that. And the idea, I'm going to try and fix it where the joints are. If I bring that over there. And not bring it back. So by rights, if I cable tie that. Fucking hell. Right, if I cable tie that there, the left bone's connected to the right bone, as they say. That side's fixed. So by rights, we should be able to pop it out. I need to fix it there. Yeah. Just put that there for now. Just trying to get this right where it's not a pain when we got a bit of wind. So we can just get it out, put it together, and then it's sound. Maybe I should make those short. Yeah, let's do that. Right, that's better. And the whole idea of it is that I can fold it in half. So now we can carry this onto the conger marks with us. And then when we want, when it doesn't get caught up on all the screws in my shed, we can fold it out, get it slotted in there. Right, I need to sort that bit out a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Check that, that's a beast. Right. And what I'm going to do is just put some cable ties round the edges through these holes just to keep the netting fixed in place, otherwise it ends up bunching up like that. If you have any ideas, guys, leave them in the comments. I'm literally doing this on the fly, so I don't really know what I'm doing. I got a little idea of how to do it, but doo-doo-doo. Thanks, Ryan. And the point of spamming Adam is press 1 to turn on the gas. Yeah, great, mate. Spamming lame. Yeah, it's only retards that do that. Thanks, Ryan. To be fair, the only reason I want to do this is to save me and Sam's back. Adam, if you keep doing all those spam comments, I'll just delete you, mate. Ignore the freaks. Razor clam is delicious, especially with a bit of garlic butter. A T-piece for a handle. You might have to explain that a little bit, mate. Discovered how to report hate speech. I don't mind a little bit of hate, it gets people talking. But if he keeps spamming, I'm just going to delete him. Do you know Yuri? You have to explain that, mate. Thanks, Matt. It's all about having a bit of fun, you know, and you can always build up your experience the more you go. You love the garlic, I know, mate. It's good for you. No, this isn't a crab trap. This is for conger eels. When we catch a big conger eel, we can drop this about 20 foot down a wall and pick the congers up instead of walking around with them. Yeah, we're back in the shed, Charlie. You know times are hard. Thanks, Bobo, mate. Doo-doo-doo. South Coast Sussex. Right, let's get working on this thing. Right, joints there. Right, sound, that's cool. One there, one there. That's about perfect. One there. Sorry I'm not talking a lot, guys. I'm just thinking at the moment. Right, what am I doing? Oh God, here's Sam. Will it take our 50 pounders? Probably not. Do 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 do. Camping outings. I'm going to start doing that a bit more on the other channel. I might do a survival mission in Herm next year sometime. I'm going to do a few of those, I reckon. Sam the man, get back to work, you lazy fucker. And you inglorious. Sam, what time did you get up this morning? Amy told me it was 10. Zip ties fix anything, yeah, mate. I love my zip ties. I've always got packets of these with me. Nah, we don't have nothing bushland. We've got a little forest about 20 meters long. But I'll go to the smaller islands and do little survival missions, I think. What do you do for fun when you're not foraging or fishing? Listen to rap music, probably. Yeah, I want to do more catch and cooks myself, mate, but at the moment, it's just a no-go. If I woke up early enough this morning, I would have went bass fishing, but I couldn't. The channel is Smash Random. Bell to 21, and it is Jack Russell Travis. Shout out. I'm not going to do too many of those. Playing in the shed. You made a foraging hook, David. Good on you, mate. That, when you're foraging, that is going to escalate things for you loads, because you can dig a lot of stuff out with them as well. I'm losing where I've done this. I'm well confused. Oh, right. There's one there and there's one there. Right, I'm going to make the ends a bit more visible. What am I missing? Hell yeah, baby! There's some really childish people out there. It's quite funny. I don't mind. Comment all you want, mate. You're only going to benefit me. Yeah, it's not a shed. It's a caveman. It's alright, Bobo. If he carries on too much, I'll just delete him. I got no respect for people like that. Same as the haters. You can all go suck a fat one. We won't be catching anything with this. It's more for conger eels. What? I hope my Wi-Fi stays on for long enough. The eels go back. Bye, Riley. You little cock munch. Do, 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 do. Good job on you, mate. Go get those beers. Come to Australia. I'd love to, mate. Australia's definitely on my bucket list to fish. Same as Costa Rica, if that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, there's quite a few places I want to fish, to be honest. Spammers are loving me. I'll put you on a timeout, you little shit. Come fish in Jersey. Yeah, I do plan to. Me and my missus went to Jersey not long ago, and I was going to go fishing, but I just didn't wake up. Portsmouth Angler. What's up, mate? What have I been up to? Check this out for a conger landing net. One sec. I just got to mark the joints on it, and then I'll show you. The thing is, like, you've probably seen in the videos where we're fishing the walls for the eels, and we've got to walk a very long way. So I've made a drop net just for the hard balls, and it's gigantic. But what I've done, Jake, is I can detach it and fold it in half. That's the plan anyway. Do I ever fish with Troy? No, I've never fished with Troy. I have met him. My missus don't eat fish and stuff, so I can't do a catch and cook with her. Yeah, it looks alright, eh? It's a out of Alcathene pipe, mate. But the handy thing is that I can do this and I can fold it in half. So then when we're walking to the spot, it's not so much of bulk, you know? We carry enough stuff as it is. And that always creates a pain. As you know, mate, carrying fishing gear is not always easy. Easiest fish to catch this time of year? I'd say bass, to be honest. As long as the weather clears up a little bit though. Really churned up water for bass is only good when you're using baits. Over here, if there's a lot of seaweed and sand in the water, you ain't going to go very good with it. But if the water's clear, you can pretty much guarantee you're going to get some sort of schoolie or a little 2-pounder. You promised me some spearfishing, bud. Yeah, you'll have to wait for that, my friend. I'd love to do some pike fishing, Jonathan. Yeah, all in good time though. I do plan to go elsewhere fishing, but it's all money and time really, and how much time I can get off work. Right, now we need string. What do I make the ties out of? That's great. I forgot rope. We're based in Guernsey, Channel Islands. Weather's not getting better, mate. It's getting worse. Maybe in a few days it's going to get better. We don't get mud crab over here. We get velvet swimming crab, spider crab, shanker, lobster, and a few other smaller species, but we don't get the species you guys do. I prefer lures for bass, or for big bass, baits all the way, big baits. Yeah, we're the same though, Scott. We don't get the whiting like other places. We just get dogfish and pelt, really. I hope so too. Yeah. My boss is going to retire soon, I think. He's 73 now, so when he retires, I'm going to be looking to go, well, try and go full-time or at least part-time YouTube, you know what I mean? GP, yeah, I'm going to do a lot more survival missions where I go out with just a knife or a lighter and a knife or something like that. Thanks, Danny, mate. I love the Aussies, me, mate. I love the accents. Right. One thing I haven't got is rope. That I know of. Right, what am I missing? I've been hunting for rabbits, yeah, but I wouldn't film that. I get quite a lot of hate for certain things on the channel, and I think me killing animals is going to get me a lot more. Not that I care about the hate, but sometimes it's a bit of a pain. No, I don't do guided trips. Right, I'm going to go cut up a crab pot and get some rope. I'm back. 71 in the live. That's what it's all about, but it's always nice to hear it, like I'm inspiring people and stuff, you know. I'm sorry if the camera's bouncing a bit. I've got you on a little shelf and it's not screwed in very well. Oh, Riley's back. I might leave you in, I quite like you. Yeah, Bobo, I got a lot of hate for. I'm still getting hate to this day from a year and a half ago, I think. I broke a crab leg when I was taking it out the crab pot. And I ain't heard the fucking end of that one. I tell you, I sit there sometimes pissing myself at the comments. I put him on a timeout. I didn't, yeah, I think he wants a piece of me too, mate. Right, I need to make something to tie this with. Do I do 3 ties or 2? How dare you hurt the crabs? Yeah, you're right. When you pull a little bit too hard, everyone does it by accident. The legs just pop off sometimes. But they'll be back in a couple of years. Three. Right, sound. I reckon 3. I haven't got a lighter though. Hey Riley, do you have the brain cells to actually ask a question? Who wants to hear something funny? Go for it. Yeah, we get that a lot over here. Some of the fishermen over here pop the claws off the shankers and throw the bodies back. I don't agree with it, but biggest lobster I've caught is about £4. It's not huge. I've seen bigger. I've seen lobsters £8 before. They're ridiculous. Favourite crab to eat, Danny, is definitely spider crab, I reckon, or lobster. But if it's like a crab, definitely. Is your wife chunky or medium thick? See, look, you can ask a question. You've actually got a brain cell. No, she's very slim, thank you. I saw his biggest lobby on the channel. That's not the biggest lobby I've ever caught, but that's definitely a big one. But on the channel, that's definitely the biggest one. Do do do. You're on a timeout again, bitch. Right. Any more questions, guys? Live again, yeah. I was live 2 o'clock last night, I think, in the morning. I don't have work, so I thought, bugger it. Right, I need to start making this. That's great, eh? Nothing ever works. Right, what am I missing? Have I been back to that dangerous spot? Not yet. It's been... The weather's just been so bad. That's why I've been stuck in the shed a lot. Once caught an £8 lobby. They're good, but I find if you eat the massive ones, they don't taste as good as the little £2-pounders. You having a lobster starter for Christmas lunch? No. There's no foraging tide, so I can't get out to them. Commit mass genocide on the crab race. Nah, I'd rather keep some for the future, you know. Weirdest fish I've caught offshore? I don't know, mate. They're all quite... I haven't caught anything special. I've caught a trigger fish when I was 15. That's probably the weirdest thing. It wasn't very big. It was about a pound, I would have thought. Oh, all the time, Eddie. You know, I get the old little mini skirt on, a bit of a bra, you know. I can't give you a date, Andrew, mate. Like I've said in a lot of times before, the fishing I do is very random. Sometimes it's only an hour till I decide to go fishing. So, yeah, I can't give you any dates. You always get the pullets in the group, eh? Right. Is Riley back yet? He's on a timeout at the moment. He's being punished. Take it easy, dude. Thanks for watching. Right, you're going on a ban as well, you pain in my ass. I don't like banning people, so I just put them on a little timeout. We always get them, Ben. You put yourself on the internet, you're going to get the weirdos at the end of the day. They don't bother me none. I'm not answering any of your questions, Andrew. Yeah, I answered yours a minute ago. Yeah, I can't find it now, but... I caught a weaver. Weaver are interesting fish, and they hurt as well. My day job, I'm a carpenter joiner by trade, but I do blocking, plastering and all the rest of it. Oh, what am I missing? I'd love to fish with Cavi and Brooksy. I love their channels. They seem like a great bunch of lads, you know. Can you time this guy out? I think I did. Do we get wrasse in the winter? Yeah, we do. That's actually a very good question. We tend to get like the odd really big ones this time of year. A lot of our fishing is seasonal, but a lot of fish do stay here, but just not in the numbers. Thanks, Bobo. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, you're right, Veronica. It's like a little kid stamping their feet like, oh, please talk to me. Yeah, I don't give a shit about them. Most of the time they deserve a ban. If someone gets too gobby, you know what I mean, then I'll ban them, but I don't believe in banning people. Same as the comments on my YouTube channel. On the actual videos, I don't delete any hate. If it gets spammed by YouTube, then fine, but I don't care about that. We're all a bit weird, Jonathan, don't worry. No foraging plan before Christmas. January there will be. The abalone season's coming up now. You're a cop. No, I'm not a cop. They poison you. What poisons you? Yeah, I enjoy carpentry and building and that, but I'm through and through fisherman, really. I do painting as well. Best wood you found to smoke eel? Don't know, mate. I haven't smoked much fish. I always did it with my dad. Jack of all trades. Get a lot of mastic on my clothing. A lot of the silicone you see in that is from working on boats and stuff as well. Can you sub to the other channel through Smash Fishing? I don't know, to be honest. I don't know if I've linked them or not. Hey, boss. Everyone's having a right laugh at this Riley, look. We're giving him a bit of attention, so he's happy now. I look possessed when I'm looking into the camera. It's because I'm not very good at reading. I'm trying to read them all. What is the YouTube pay like? It's alright. Depending on how much you guys watch, really. Riley, you gonna ask a decent question or what? Yeah, in the mackerel season we get a lot of small ones to start with. Then you get the ground mackerel, the ones that are really deep, and those would be like the big pound ones or bigger. Yeah, carpentry. I'm no police officer, I've got too much of a criminal record. Right, I'm gonna go my lighter up in a minute. Hey dude. The other channel's called Smash Random. Possessed. Am I dyslexic? Yeah and no. Yeah, there's a lot of places I'd like to go foraging, but with a guide or something, or someone that knows what they're doing, you know. Smash fishing, hell yeah. Do crabs think fish are flying? I have no idea. Good question though. About time you actually put a decent question up, mate. Software I use for editing is Adobe Pro or iMovie. That was all funny. Fish every day. I live in Blackpool. Ah, that's a good question. Finding razor clam can be tricky. Even though you find the shells everywhere, they might just be a bit further back than the shoreline. In that case, you won't get them. Some places are a bit tricky to get them, you know, but you should be able to find a couple of holes. And you're looking for a sort of keyhole shape, a slit shape in the sand. And you can pour your salt down it and you'll get them that way. That Hawaiian dude. No, I can't say I do watch him, to be honest. Oh yeah, in my community post there's links. Thanks, Jake. That's a good channel to watch to anyone that's looking now. There's a Portsmouth angler. Would I ever do an overnight catch and cook? Yeah. Yeah, I plan to do a lot more of that. I'm gonna go fill my lighter up because I can't do much at the moment. With Inglorious and Troy as well, I doubt it. Fisherman's Life is a sick channel. I like Fisherman's Life. I'd love to come catch and cook in Australia, for sure. What am I missing? Thank you, honey. I've had a lot of boats in the past, but I'm not planning on buying one anytime soon. I've only recently got rid of my my kayak. Lobster, for sure. Nah, we don't get the cod like everywhere else does, mate. I'm from Guernsey. Will I get his winkles and flatfish? I've never eaten a sea anemone. I've heard some of them over here can make you seriously ill, so I try and stay away from him. Cheers, Mitch. Where is that? There's an island in between France and England. It's called in the Channel. It's called the Channel Islands. It's just a bunch of rocks in the middle of the channel, and that's where we are. Cheers, Jeff. Appreciate your support, mate. I think Riley is bipolar. Yeah, I think so too, mate. Oh, well done, Jake. I haven't seen your video yet. I've seen that you uploaded. No, we don't get catfish over here. The closest thing we've got to catfish is three-bearded rockling or rockling. Surrenders for coastal foraging. Thanks, James. I'm glad you're learning off them, mate. Where is Sam? Sam's at work. Is it tax-free over here? We pay a lot less tax. Right, I'm going to go fill my lighter up. I'll be back. Back with a coffee. Is Riley back, is it? Oh no, everyone's talking about him. Thanks, Andrew, mate. I always see you commenting a lot. No, I appreciate your support. I've noticed a couple of times you've binge watched a few videos and commented on every single one, and I appreciate that. Thanks. He's gone, so now we can party. He ain't partying without me. Portsmouth Angler, well done, mate. Yeah, he's been doing well lately. He's a very good channel. I started watching him when he had very few subscribers, and like, I've always loved his personality on camera. He seems like a really genuine bloke. I wouldn't mind coming over to fish with him, to be honest. Riley's just a little 13-year-old with no friends. I hope he's got friends. Best way to cook lobster? Great question. Under the grill, hands down. Anyway's good, but under the grill, cut the bugger straight in half and just smother it in loads of garlic butter and put it under the grill. That is the best way. It just falls apart. It's amazing. Don't be too harsh on Riley. Nah, I like Riley. He's cool. You have exposed me. Good morning, Jay from the USA. Oh, Guernsey butter. Oh, you'll have to try it to see how good it is, mate. It really is that good. Yeah, it's a shame, David. A lot of places have got a lot of pollution, so you take a risk with anything you're going to eat. Same as the urban foraging video. By rights, I shouldn't have ate anything from there, but I always take a little risk. But I'm not saying for anyone to do the same though, because you can get violently ill from eating stuff out of harbours and that. What it is antifou's got copper in it, and when the antifoul comes off the boats, what was that? When the antifoul comes off the boats, these filter feeders are washing that through themselves. So you're going to be eating all sorts of stuff, mercury, copper. So yeah, you got to be very careful. And even with the scallop in that video, you'll notice I ate none of the guts. I only ate the middle little meaty piece, because most of the bacteria is in the guts. Or the roe, shall I say, as well. Best place I've fished abroad? I haven't fished abroad much, so I can't really comment on that, to be honest. But I plan to. Want to eat smash fishing's butt? You have a smelly tongue, my love. Can I say hell yeah? Hell yeah. Anytime, my friend. Now, really, Andrew, there's a few subscribers I've been keeping an eye on. So when I get my merch and that, the people that I see that are commenting the most and all that, I'm going to send you guys some hoodies and stuff. But when that is, I can't say. Clap his cheeks. Videos always make you so hungry. That's what it's all about though. It's I try my best to inspire people to get out and do it as well, because it's so much fun, even if you don't take anything. And yeah, you don't have to take everything, you know what I mean? Even if you just go out and look at some animals and put them all back, it's still great fun. Can't be, he's in his 30s. I don't know who you're talking about there, mate. Cockles are delicious. If you've ever tried mussels and stuff, they're very similar in taste. But with cockles, it's always best to purge them first. Otherwise, you end up with that grit. Not all of them. A lot of them just don't have grit when you cook them, but some of them, they'll break your bloody teeth. The nearest flavour I'd describe crab and lobster. They've got a unique flavour, mate. It's just good. No, I've never, to be honest with you, I've never brought a lobster from a shop, ever. I don't believe in paying the prices for a lobster when I can go out on a low tide. I can just wait a week or two, and then a low tide will come, and then I'll go get one myself. I'm still alive, stomach of steel, mate. I didn't even have the shits. Tell you, a few years ago before I started YouTube, I ate a couple of mussels off the beach. I wasn't physically sick, but I was on the toilet non-stop. Bobo. Yeah, I have had every live I've done so far. Everyone thinks I'm smoking weed, but I'm not. Some fishing is like that though. Like wrasse fishing, pollock fishing off the boats and stuff. You can literally drop your line in. You're almost guaranteed a fish. It's always fun, but it gets boring after a while catching fish one after the other. But it's each to your own. If you want to sit there and catch fish all day, go for it. But I like difficult fish to catch. You know what I mean? Like mullet and stuff. They eluded me last year. Made me look like a right idiot. I want. Ireland's definitely somewhere where I'd like to fish. Apparently they've got very good conger fishing from the shore around there. That's what it's all about, Bobo. Thing is, I learn off you guys just as much as you learn off me, so it's a win-win for both of us. Right, what am I missing? Yeah, we've spoken about that competition between me, Salmon, and Glorious. Maybe try and do that in the summer when the wrasse are around more predominantly. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't risk it if you got radiation and stuff, David. Good on you, mate. Ashley, nah, it's not wacky backy. I get that quite a lot. Different price. The shops are always more expensive. Different. The ones you buy in a supermarket are probably way more expensive than what you would actually buy from a fishmonger. To be fair, but like I said, I've never brought a lobster from a shop, so I can't really comment on it. And I've never sold a lobster either. How many crab pots do I have out at one time? I've got one that stays out all the time, but it's been destroyed by the wind and that and the waves at the moment. I'm actually like nervous to go and have a look at it because me and Sam went and checked it last time and had a massive hole in the netting, but the actual structure was alright. But we've had force 9 gales and stuff since then, so it's probably destroyed. And I have one crab pot that you see in the videos that we take around with us trying to get lobsters. I couldn't tell you about England, mate. I only know Guernsey, basically. So yeah, like as for the UK and stuff, you might want to speak to other YouTubers. Cheers, Cody. Jay would win. I'm taking bets. I get very competitive when I'm in competitions and stuff. Me and Dano, when we were in the club, that's a good old story. Like, we used to fish in pissing down rain all night. We would not stop until we got fish. But we did. We got a few trophies out of it. Thanks for watching, James. Have a good day. I'm just messing about. It as medical uses. What's that, Riley? And left as a subscriber. You, sir, are worthy. Well, thank you. Just in the future, please ask some nicer questions and not spam it. There you go, Bobo. Thug life. So leave you with my final question. I'll get to that in a sec. Thanks, Northeast UK. We're batshit crazy, but we always try and have fun with everything. You know, I don't try and take things too serious. I'm not trying to be anyone special. I just like being a vlogger. Is Guernsey a nice place? Yes, when the weather's good. When the weather, in the summer, when the weather's actually really nice, I wouldn't even leave. I love it. From India. That's a new one. Thanks, Wolvie. Power painting. Thanks, dude. Riley, I've read that question about 10 times now, mate. Ashley, yeah. Eventually I'm going to bring out my own merch and stuff. But for now, I'm trying to set it all up because I want a website to distribute it for me as well. I haven't got time to start packing stuff up and shipping it out myself. So even if I make a little bit less money on it, I don't care. Any plans for traveling in the near future? Yes, I'm currently saving for me and Sam to go to Costa Rica. David, yeah, I'm a carpenter joiner. I've been a builder for 13 years. I literally left school and went straight with my boss, and I've been there ever since. You're now a photographer and trying to build a YouTube channel. Nice. What kit do you use off the rocks? What for? I fish from many different... We've mainly got rock marks here, so most of the stuff we do is off the rocks. You have to be a bit more specific in what you're talking about. Conger, bass, bream, pollock, yeah. I get sent a lot of videos in private messenger anyway, to be honest, on my Instagram. I love chatting to you guys just normally in the comments. If you want to send me a video of what you caught or something, yeah. We have a 6-year-old in the chat. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, I see which one you're on about. No, I don't play any fishing games whatsoever. I don't play any games whatsoever. I brought an Xbox 360 when they first came out, and I sold it within a week. I'm not a gamer or anything like that. I'm strictly make my YouTube vlogs and go fishing. What's your biggest catch? As in, like a day's fishing or biggest fish? Biggest catch? I couldn't tell you. I've had trips before where we've had countless congers, just countless big congers. Yeah, this kid's pissing me off as well, don't worry. £450 wife. Slap the belly and ride the waves. I mean, I don't mind you putting a load of comments in, whoever you are, but just at least ask a decent question. Yeah, Portsmouth angler, you know it. I'd love to go to Costa Rica because you get, I think you get rooster fish off the shore there as well. That's a bucket list fish that I want to catch, and GT. Say hi to me. I'll say hi once. If you keep spamming me, I'm going to delete you. Block him and stop being nice. Nah, I like my haters. What editing software do I use? Either Adobe Pro or what do you call it? iMovie. Depending. I want to start that at the moment. Some little cretin. Say hi, please. Oh man, I'm here. Hi Tracy. That's another subscriber that I've been watching lately. I appreciate all your support. You comment on all sorts of videos. Yeah, I will delete you if you carry on being an ass. Coming over from Blackpool. Oh, good on you, mate. If you ever want some tips, just text in on my Facebook page or Instagram, and I'll give you a few spots to go to. I'm trying to find somewhere for the camera because it's hurting my arm. There we go. It's got boxes of fishing gear in here. There we go. Now we're sorted. How old am I? I'm 28. Yeah, still windy, mate. I'm stuck in the shed. Smoking's horrible. I totally agree. Any tips for the people wanting to do foraging? Make yourself a foraging hook. You can have all your gauges in one place then, and be safe. Do your research. Don't eat anything that looks off or smells weird or anything, because you can get really ill. See you later, Dean. What we got? We don't get deer over here. We don't even have squirrels. That's how small we are. What's my favourite catch to eat? Lobsters. Or spider crabs are very close second. But oysters, I love it all, to be honest. So, but mainly the priority is get a lobster. I love lobster. You've probably been asked this, but do you have a... Yes, I do have. That's a good question. Right, I'll put you back up there. I'll get my bag. And I'll show you what I always carry. Doesn't matter if I'm going bass fishing, foraging, anything. I'll always carry this lot with me. You're going to get your ass blocked soon, my friend. Right. Something I always carry with me. I see a lot of you are going to my Instagram at the moment. Thanks for that. It's not even in here. Oh, my missus hurt her toe the other night. I always carry a medical kit that I've put together myself with bandages, big plasters, paper stitches. That's my main priority to bring with me, is a medical kit. I've never hunted big game. Thanks, Mr. Northeast UK. I've noticed that a lot lately, is a lot of people are going to my Instagram and chatting to me in private messenger. I really like that. It's an easy way to send pictures and show stuff, you know what I mean? It's really cool. A fisherman's soup. I seen a French recipe on, it was either YouTube or Facebook, where they went out and just caught loads of different fish, small fish, all sorts, yeah? And they put it in a blender and blended it all up and cooked it. I've forgotten what they called the soup, but it looked bloody delicious. Smart, always bring a med kit. Yeah, I don't know, you probably haven't seen by the videos, I've got scars all over my hands and belly and everything. I cut myself quite a lot, not on purpose, but yeah. So medical kit is definitely #1 priority, because if someone cuts themselves too deep into a vein or something, you need some sort of tourniquet, or you know what I mean, it's wise. Other thing I'd always bring on a cliff trip is a life ring, or some sort of flotation device, you know, flotation jacket or a vest. Right, why are you spamming again, man? I don't want to block you. Is it Rogue Soup? It's something like that. The bloke was French, so I found it difficult to pick up his accent, but June 16th, pike fishing. I'd love to go pike fishing, mate, but I won't be going anytime soon. The child spamming's going to get blocked in a minute. There's only so many timeouts I'm going to give you before I tell you to fuck off. What is my Insta? Smash Fishing Channel Islands. If you go on any of my videos, all of my platforms are in the description. Same as Sam's Instagram as well. Yeah, it's sad when people spam you and that, but it is what it is. The more comments goes on my videos, the better for me anyway. So, same as hate comments. Like I said before, I always leave them up because I don't really care about them. You guys go after them half the time. No, I don't put lobster in soups or anything because it never makes it that far. As soon as it comes... Riley followed me on Instagram. Cheers, mate. Please don't spam me. No, I don't put lobster into soups and stuff because it just never gets that far. I'll get it out the shell and I'll eat it. Sam knows as well. If there's lobsters involved, eat it as fast as you can because I'll eat it before you. Love your videos, so keep up the great smash fishing. Sam needs to talk more. Sam's not a big talker unless he catches a fish. He's happy just being the cameraman. Like that's what he's always done, is hold the camera for me and do bits and bobs. So it's whatever he's happy with. I've asked him to make his own channel before, but he doesn't want to do that yet. I'll persuade him eventually though. I've lost my lighter again. Hello from the South Coast. Thanks, Slim. Wouldn't say I'm the man, but I appreciate everyone watching. Blocky, that child is cocky. I suppose I better do some work, eh? Of some sort. I always do that in the lives. I end up getting more interested in chatting to you guys. What's the biggest fish you've caught? Is about just under a 40-pound conger, I would have thought, or a taupe. I've had some quite big taupe before. How long on a boat would it take you to get back to the mainland? I don't know, a couple of hours, depending on how fast you're steaming. You really need a PO box. I totally send you some spices and stuff. That's something I am going to do. I get asked a lot about Patreon and doing stuff like that, but I'm not interested in taking any money off people. But if you want to send me stuff, I'm happy to open a PO box. So that is in the plans. But as for like Patreon and that, I get paid for views, so I don't feel the need to ask anyone for money. Are you married? No, I don't have children. I'm not married, but I do have a girlfriend. And a very good girlfriend at that. She lets me go fishing when I want. I've eaten tuna before. I've never caught one. Shark? No. I don't believe in eating sharks. But apart from like a dogfish is a shark, I suppose. So yeah, I eat dogfish. Eddie, just followed you on my Instagram. Your missus is very pretty. Thanks, mate. She's a serious keeper, that one. And she comes fishing. I've never had a girlfriend before that comes fishing with me. So yeah, you know she's in the good books. Marry her fast. Yeah. Yeah, I get told that quite a lot. Tracy, she doesn't like seafood. She's more of like a 400-gram steak sort of girl. And that's probably why she's so bloody strong, to be honest. For a small girl, she's very strong. Yeah, let me know. Message me on Instagram your pictures of fish and stuff. And there's been a few times where people have sent me fish from the tricks that we use. And I've put them up on my Facebook page. So, yeah, if it's good content and that there, yeah, I'll put it up. Veronica, my missus has been in a couple of videos. She outfishes me in every video. So that's probably why I'm secretly hiding her. But no, she loves fishing, but she just won't come out in the crap weather. I've never fished Normandy. Alona, yeah, she does all of that, mate. Fish some octopus. Octopus have only just started making a comeback. I haven't heard of octopus in the last 5 years. And recently, Inglorious Fishing filmed one being caught. Well, that's it, Carl. Yeah, she's definitely supportive of everything I do. And that is very, yeah, like a girlfriend that lets a fisherman go fishing without moaning. Man, that's a keeper. Yeah, me and my girlfriend have steak like twice a week. Probably not the best for you, but I don't care. I just work it out. Do you use only the UK pound? I might be being thick, mate, but I'm a bit confused. Do you use only the UK pound? A tender. We get pound notes. The Channel Islands have pound notes. The UK have pound coins, if that's what you mean. How's the drop net coming along, Sam? It's doing shit. Yeah. Mate, I do this every live. I get so engrossed in chatting to my audience that I don't do shit. But wait there, I'll show you. Riley is currently liking every picture on my Instagram at the moment. Check this puppy out, Sam. You could pull your grandma up with this thing. And check this, look, where the green tape is, comes apart. Fold it up, put it in the van. Hell yeah. That's what you call a drop net. Actually really pleased how this came out. Yeah, and that's it. Right, what am I missing? My husband lost... I cannot... what sort of lure is it that he lost? Yeah, I've got no interest in eating a lobster if there's not many of something. I won't. Same as the congers. That's why we release all the congers as well, because the French trawlers ruined them at one point. It's always nice to just put them back. Got to do a little bit for the environment, you know. These lives are going to cost you more than you make on YouTube. Fucking right they will. I spend about 20 quid a time on lives from my 4G on my phone. No problem, buddy. Are you trying to catch a mermaid for that? Nah, the reason it's massive is because when you're pulling a conger in from 20 foot down on a wall, you've got to try and maneuver it into the net. So like, it just makes things a lot easier. The bigger it is, the better. Wink, wink. Oh, is this kid off his That's a good question, Tracy. Do you buy most of your bait or catch and freeze it? Catch and freeze it 90% of the time. But lately, we just haven't been able to catch the mackerel and the longnose and stuff, so, and the squid. We haven't had many squid this year. So yeah, I've been buying a lot of it lately. That's where all the YouTube money goes. Oh, thanks, David, mate. If you ever had any questions, the best place to get hold of me is either Facebook or Instagram. Because the Facebook page, I've made Sam he's on it with me as well. So if you want to chat to Sam as well, text in the Facebook page. Yeah, that's not fair, I guess, but if you're gonna spam me, at least make some frickin' sense, man. Come on. You gotta give me something better to work with. What's your biggest roach? The fish roach. I've never caught one, I don't think. If you're talking about that, that's just a rollie. I can tell you're very young. Oh, that's a good question. What brand of rods are my favourite? I'll just go grab them. My favourite rods, my conger one is a Daiwa Windcast. And that, to be honest with you, I've seen some reviews on YouTube of people using them saying they're not that good, that they break and stuff, but yeah, I've never had a problem. And this thing, I've battered on the rocks. My tackle gets hammered. You won't be able to see it here, but my rods have got chips out of them, broken eyes and all sorts. So any tackle I use has to be strong. All right, what am I missing? All right, hold on, I'm missing notes. This little kid's gonna get spammed soon. You obviously came out the wrong hole when you were born, so I'll have a little leniency on you. No, I've got two sheds. This one's full of fish and tackle, my bedroom's full of fish and tackle, and my front shed's full of fish and tackle. Did you make it, Jay? Yeah, I've made half of it. I've ended up chatting again, you know what I'm like. Check this out, Dano. Booyah! It's a beast, mate. I currently need to do the rope on it, but it keeps catching on and everything. But yeah, I'm gonna have 3 pieces of rope coming down to it. Yeah, it's a proper beast, man. And what I'm gonna do is strap some lead to the sides. But I probably won't do that now because I'm getting into chatting to you guys. Keep an eye out for it. Yes, Wolvie, that's a good point. What I am gonna do is where it is here, I'm gonna drill a hole through, and I've got some old stainless bolts here, and when we use it and put it, oh fuck off. When we use it, excuse my French, I'll stick a bolt through there, and that will stop it coming out. Doo-doo-doo. Spoiling my end there. I'm going home now, blah, 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 blah. You need to speak in English, man. Like, I hate blocking people. That's why I put them on times out, even on my normal channel. I don't like blocking people because, like, everyone's got an opinion. I don't care if it's a bad opinion. I'm watching from Oklahoma. That's a different one. Would you, Sam, care if I made some fan gift art of you guys fishing or making? Oh, if you made, I'm more than happy to get sent fan art and stuff, or a letter, or. But that'd be when I make my PO box, because I don't want to give my address out. Oh, Riley's come off this chat. He's mad on my Instagram right now. Bless him, eh? You gotta love the kids. There's a difference spamming and having a laugh. Yeah, I don't mind, mate. More comments the merrier. It just promotes my videos more on my channel. So, you know what I mean? As long as it's not too bad where it annoys me and I can't see your guys' comments. When it starts interfering with you guys, then I'll block them. No, I haven't been fishing up the North Sea much. Yay. Yeah, he's on a ban now. Is it good weather today? Nah, it's not. Miranda. That's another subscriber I've seen comment a lot. Thank you. I'm keeping an eye out on you guys. Riley is a trip. Yeah, look. There's 1, 2, 3. He's liking my stuff. I know you guys can't see it. He's literally going down my Instagram page liking every single picture. Yeah, the weather isn't very good today. Hi again, mate. What was that? JJ Jordan. I don't even know what time it is. Raining again. Yeah, can you hear it? It's not very hard at the moment, but it's like misty rain. What do I'll go get my film and stuff if you like. If you guys want to see it. Shit, Riley. Is it always cold there? No, just in winter. Riley the wee bellend. I think Riley's alright. He's better than the other one. You know, you gotta love the haters. I got a couple of subscribers. And I know which ones it is. As soon as my video goes up, I get 3 dislikes. And then about a week later, they'll start hating on the videos. That's quite funny. I'm sitting there laughing, putting laughing faces at them. I love it. Yeah, Tracy, you know when the fishing's bad, when I'm stuck in the shed chatting to everyone for 3 days straight, even in the early hours. Got to go back to work, Miranda. You got to make that money, my love. Thanks, Gary, mate. Foraging from shore. Shit, Riley's still going. What a legend. Yeah, sorry, I missed your comment then. Thanks, Gary, mate. I appreciate your support. There will be a lot more foraging and stuff coming, but only when the tides and the weather's good. That's one of the reasons I brought my new GoPro. Is because so I can go out in a bit more. He's still liking them. How many freaking photos have I got on my channel? I've forgotten what I was saying now. Yeah, that's partly why I brought the GoPro, so I can go out in a little bit worse weather. My attitude never changes, mate. Ever dive to forage? In the summer, me and Sam are definitely going to do foraging with the spearfish and stuff, with the wetsuits. So that's going to be one. I've never done that before. I've never gone after clams and stuff with a spear gun, or my hand, shall I say. But I'm definitely going to go back to the lobster holes as well, so I can dive down and try and get some lobsters. Yeah, I've got a lot of plans for next year. It's going to be... Come on, Riley. How many likes do you want to put on there? What coffee do I drink? I drink medium coffee or cappuccinos. And I smoke like a trooper, which I shouldn't. Yeah, we've got a very good tackle shop over here. We've only got one now. We used to have a couple. Mixed Fishing Supplies is the only one we've got. But it's a very well equipped tackle shop, you know, it's massive. You're always happy, it's nice. Yeah, well, not always happy. I get annoyed just like everyone else does, but I choose not to be moody or anything, you know what I mean? It's just the way I am. I'm quite a bubbly person. I definitely lose my shit if I catch something nice or if my mate catches when we're fishing. That's why you'll notice the videos are very hyperactive. It's because we lose our freaking minds when we catch something decent. I love watching fishing from other countries. Always interested to do. Alona, that's definitely right. That's why I watch so much YouTube as well. Is you can never stop learning. Like, you get some anglers that are a bit arrogant and they're like, oh, you've got to do it this way. It's the only way. It's like, nah. There's loads of ways to catch fish. And people always come up with new ways as well. I'm quite old school, especially with the conger gear. Like, a lot of people use running ledgers for them and that, but I don't. I got taught that way by my dad, and I've always fished that way for years now. Watching from New Zealand. Oh, I missed it. Watching from New Zealand. Oh, nice. Good on you, mate. Isn't New Zealand got a bit of problems with flooding or something at the moment, or fires? I read a little bit in the paper the other day and it didn't sound bloody good. No, I don't have an app. You could just go on the internet and type in Guernsey size limits. You'll get it up straight away. Our size limits are tiny. All the locals know. If you pick up a fish, they know if it's legal or not. Hi there, say my name. The hog. You posted a picture of a 10-pound lake trout. I don't think I've seen a 10-pound lake trout on YouTube. I'll be interested to see that picture. Do I have a girlfriend? Yeah, I do, mate. I was talking about her a minute ago. And she's a bloody keeper. Best catch of my life, that one. I'm from South Louisiana. It's a lot different. Yeah, you've got all the bayous and stuff, eh? All the swamplands. Unless you live near a coast somewhere, I don't know, but... Would you ever scuba dive? Good question, no. Years ago when I hurt my eardrums, and then I went spearfishing, I went down too deep, and I've basically buggered both my eardrums up. So now if I go too deep, then, yeah, my ears, they hurt for weeks on end. So now I just try and stay between like 20 feet, you know. Bloody hell, that sounds horrible. Yeah, I've been seeing a bit here and there on stuff going on, but you know, my heart goes out to everyone, man. Thanks, Bobby. When you getting married? Not for a while yet, mate. Riley's back. You had a volcano erupt the other day. Is that true, or? I see you comment. You've been liking all my pictures on Instagram, and you're still doing it. You're a legend, mate. See, I like fans like that, but just don't spam everything. Thanks, Hog, mate. Yeah. Well, if the spiny lobsters come in enough, hopefully we can find one of them or an octopus. But like, that's gonna be it's gonna be 1 out of 100, maybe more. Would I ever come to the USA? Yeah, I would. I want to catch some largemouth bass and stuff as well. I'd love to do that. No, we don't have catfish over here. Any tips on starting a YouTube with similar content to yours? Biggest tip I can give you for YouTube is to not stop. Regular uploads. It doesn't matter about the video quality so much. If you can upload in 1080p, then sound. But yeah, as long as you're being yourself and continuously upload, then people will come and watch, you know. And if you make a fuck up, they will tell you. So prepare yourself for a little bit of hate. I came into YouTube expecting hate. I'm quite a hateable person, but it's very difficult to get to me. I don't get triggered very easily. Underwater foraging, yeah, I can't wait to make the video, to be honest. Riley, you're still liking you're still liking pictures. Ever been nervous by grabbing a monster conger? Nah, never. I've had one bite my shoe before. I had it before where it latched on the top of my shoe and I couldn't get it off. That was horrible. They got some serious bite force. If they bite down on your hand and twist, they'll break your hand straight away. That's guaranteed. But no, I've never been intimidated by a fish or a conger or anything. Yeah, Wolvie, underwater foraging would be sick if we can find some stuff. I was thinking about getting some salt in a bottle, filling it with water so the solution's really salty, and try and get some razor clams under the water. Whether it'll work, I don't have a bloody clue, but... Yeah, that wind's dropped a bit, but the rain's come in, man. It's like, it's dark. No, I do painting and decorating, but I'm a carpenter by trade. But I do a bit of everything, general builder. Do you grow bold or is it just cold? I think you're one of the coolest lads on YouTube. That's a fair opinion, mate. I believe I'm just like everyone else. Yeah, if you get your feelings hurt easy, I wouldn't recommend doing YouTube. People love to roast you at the end of the day. What's Riley's Instagram? I'll let you know if he likes another picture. There he is. Shit, I've got 433 pictures on my Instagram. I was wondering why it was coming up so much. You're a legend, mate. I was just watching the whole way through. My bloody top of my screen's going ding, 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 ding. What time is it? I have no idea. If you can't see the holes in the sand, how would you use salt on them? You can't. But I've seen it where I've been wading before, either free lining, like the water's up here, and I can see the holes in the water, so I know they do expose themselves. I think it's more to get your eye in to find them. A lot of clams and stuff, like Sam did in one of the foraging at night time. I've never heard of this before. He was shining his light and he could see the eyes of the cockles. So there's always tricks to find things that we're always learning. Sod the haters. Yeah, haters go straight over my head, mate. Do I prefer beer or whiskey? I don't drink anymore, to be honest. If I do, it's a very rare occasion. I used to drink all the time, but I can't be asked. Are you from Guernsey? Yeah, I am, mate. Dundee, Scotland. It's 4 o'clock. Shit. No, I'm only off today. I'm back to work tomorrow. Nah, not amber leaf, mate. Amber leaf gives me a bad throat. Golden Virginia, green. Haven't got enough subscribers to get roasted. You will eventually, don't worry. Thing with YouTube, man, is never get disheartened, because it's always going to grow. If you keep going, it'll be fine. Have I ever got sick from foraging? No, not physically sick. I've been on the toilet a lot before, but not for a long time. The more you do it, the more you can see what's good and what's not, or what's a bit iffy. You know what I mean? I don't get me wrong. I always take a risk now and again, but I don't recommend anyone do it though. Am I going to smoke that rollie? No, because I'm getting so many comments. I love chatting. Be getting dark soon. Yeah, it's starting to. Riley, that was a mission and a half. I bet, mate. I wouldn't go on someone's platform and like 433 photos. Would like to send you a lighter. Nah, I got one, mate. You're alright. Ah. Have any of the locals seen your videos and gone to the locations you had? Yes. I'm quite good now at chopping my footage where people can't see where I'm actually at, especially if we find something decent. Reason being, I was bass fishing the start of the channel when I had about 1,000 subs. I went bass fishing and caught some nice bass in a spot, and I showed the spot. Next day, there was no lie, 5 or 6 people's there fishing. So after that, I was like, right, I'm gonna chop it up a little bit. Inglorious is talking out of his ass again. Do bass taste like rainbow trout? No, I've only ever tried rainbow trout once, and that's more oily. Bass is more like cod, if you've tried cod. Maybe a video from Dungeness. That's a good idea, mate. Am I well known on the island as a YouTuber? Hard for me to say. I get recognised by quite a few people, but yeah, no one really bothers me that much. Shall I say? I love people. Like, we had some kids on the Facebook page. I put up an intro. We didn't catch any fish that night, so I didn't make a video. I had 2 young lads. They can't have been older than 7, 8, 9 maybe. And yeah, I put them in the intro. It's great to meet them. Time for a UK tour. Nah, I'd rather go to Costa Rica first, mate. I want to go somewhere far out if I'm going to go off the island. Alright, anything I missed? I don't think so. Right. We might finish this soon. Yeah, in the shed again, Connor. too. No, I don't speak French. What am I missing? It's all going good, Anthony. Just chatting. Where are you guys from, anyway? Last time we had people from literally all over. I love chatting like this. Yeah, same. I like connecting with the audience. How did the trailer work out when you put the new... Sam's... Are you on about Sam's trailer? Sunderland, New Zealand, Netherlands, Manchester, South Wales, North Carolina. Yeah, we got people from everywhere again. I find if I do a live in night time, I get more Aussies, Americans and stuff like that. But when I do it in the daytime like now, I get a lot of UK lads and California and stuff. How much do you pay for your log and rag? I don't buy it anymore, to be honest. It's about £16 a pound for ragworm. You can't buy the logworm live over here. Brisbane, Queensland. North coast of Ireland. Carolina, Birmingham, England, Texas. Manchester, USA, Arizona, Cornwall. Worcestershire. Can't even pronounce that very well. Glasgow. Wisconsin. Surrey. Live in the south of Spain. Africa. Pembrokeshire, Texas. Bic. Need to learn to spell, man. West Sussex coastline, Isle of Wight. Yeah, I'm getting a lot more subscribers from the Isle of Wight, I've noticed. So I watch my algorithm a lot, my stats and stuff. It's always interesting to see. My top countries are the US and Australia, I think. Central Florida. Yeah. Fish Locker's a very good channel, mate. Yeah, same as Inglorious, Troy. I love all them boys. Fish Locker is very knowledgeable, mate, and he catches some great fish. You see the old tuna? Do. You're going to go out on a timeout soon, my friend. Hertfordshire. That's one I haven't heard. Rotherham. Let's put this kid on a little timeout again. Bye, motherfucker. Do I have a boat? No, I don't have a boat. I sold mine. Mainly because I was carrying an engine half a mile down the road to go out on it. So, yeah. It keeps you fit, keeps you strong, but it's not good. Everyone laughing. I don't want to block these kids because I know they're only kids. You can tell by the spelling. So I don't want to be mean to them, but if they're going to keep spamming me, they've got to be taught a lesson. Like, they're not being hatred towards me, they're just being an idiot. Couple of times, really nice bloke. Yeah, he's always up. He's very similar to us as well. He loves to chat in the comments and, you know what I mean? No, very good bloke. Must have had too much sugar. Yeah, every live stream is always catfish and boat. It's probably because I've got a lot of US fans. But I want to eat some channel catfish and stuff. I'd love to do that. Shouldn't they be in school? No idea. We're slowly getting there. It's going to be... Oh, Riley missed a photo. He just liked it. You should do a fish off with Sam and Inglorious and Troy. Yeah, we'll do that more close to the summer. I'm always up for a comp. Yeah. Favourite fish to catch apart from conger? Oh, I love it all, mate, to be honest. I love mullet fishing because it's difficult. Mullet tastes delicious as well. I just haven't caught one on the channel yet. But, yeah, I'm more going to... I'd say mullet, probably. And red mullet. I love red mullet. Right, how was I going to do this again? Oh, yeah. Make that one a little bit longer. Don't know if you guys can hear that rain. It's starting to get worse now. See you, GP. Yeah, that's a good point, Wolfie. Yeah, I'm always up for competitions and stuff, but the timing has to be right. Shout out, Lee. Love your channel. Yeah, you don't have to be into fishing to watch fishing, you know. Like, a lot of YouTube is just people you like as well, you know. So now, fair play. If you like watching us, then I can't complain, you know. Thanks for watching. Bye all. Yeah, red mullet is a lovely fish. They're great to catch and they're great to eat. Best coast rod. You have to elaborate on that because I fish for everything basically. I use long skinny rods for mullet. I use spin rods for bass, big rods for beach fishing. You'll have to elaborate on that one, mate. I wouldn't mind doing some carp fishing as well, to be fair. But yeah, sea fishing, you can't beat it because, like, I don't know, I'm just a sea fisherman. I can't say it's better. What's a good beginner fishing rod? Eddie, it's not about the fishing rod. It's about more finding where the fish are with fishing than actually having the best rod, the best tackle and all that, you know what I mean? Like, a good rod will get you further out, but half the time you don't have to. Yeah, that's a hard question. It depends where you are, what sort of fishing's best over there. Yeah, for a beginner in Guernsey, I'd always say get a little 10-foot rod or a 6-foot rod and go rocky bashing. Go wrasse fishing. Because you'll always catch fish after fish and you'll have a blast with it. Yeah, the catch and cooks and foraging are definitely the most viewed videos on the channel. Most popular. See you, Gary. Yeah, we've got a lot of weed and everything on our coast at the moment. So fishing is just a pain in the ass at the moment. That's right, yeah, it's not the rod that catches the fisherman. Catches the fish, it's the fisherman. Yeah, knowing your places and the times the fish are there are more important than anything. got your boy a new ice fishing rod for Christmas. Fair play. Keep them coming. Always like to watch down to earth people. Thanks Ian. I'm from Vietnam. That's a new one. Thanks for watching. No, I've never used. Thanks everyone for following me on Instagram. I'm seeing a lot come up. Have you ever used anything anywhere rod? No, I'm not a big tackle tart, to be honest with you. As long as a rod is strong, then it's good, you know what I mean? Like these 12 footers, I've had these since years. I've had them probably 9 years now. There's a Sonics SKS 12 foot, and I've pulled big eels with those, and they're indestructible. What's your biggest fish caught off the beach or rocks? Probably a close to a 40-pound eel, which is probably around my length, my height, about 6 foot long. But they congers tend to hit about 6 foot, and then they get wider. If anyone wanted to come fishing Guernsey, where would you recommend? There's only one fishing shop in Guernsey. That's Mixed Fishing Supplies at Aladdin's Cave. Places to stay. Try and find somewhere cheap, mate, because Guernsey isn't cheap. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the expensive stuff does seem to last a lot. Like my pen reel on my bass rod, I've had that for freaking ages now, and I've smashed it to pieces, and it's still going. But before that, I had a little Daiwa reel that cost me 10 quid. You know, it's definitely not about the fishing equipment. It's your knowledge. I've never tried lionfish. Do 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 do. Yeah, that's Jeremy, that's dead right. Ugly sticks. I'll give you an example. That ugly, whoa, gonna get cut by a saw. That ugly stick there, I've had since I was 11 or 12 years old, and it's still going to this day. It's still got a bass lure on it. Ugly sticks are cheap, and they are freaking strong. Like, you ain't gonna snap them. You see some of the reviews on YouTube of people picking up chainsaws with them and stuff. Awesome rods. Take care, Wolvie. I've never fished Chazal, but I wouldn't mind it. How's the drop net coming along? That's from Sam. I've cut a bit of rope. You know, I'm not going to get any brownie points for making it. Alright. Right, the idea with this is I've got one longer length and two short ones. So I'm going to line all them up. There we go. There we go. So that's all of our tethers there. And what I've got the longer one for, so I can just make a loop. Do 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 do. Perfect. Now we've got our ring and our 3 tethers to tie onto it. I'm still going, mate. 149 minutes now. I hope you will be more famous. Really like your channel. Thanks, dude. I wouldn't say famous. I just make videos. Right, I'm gonna tie these tethers on. So you're coming with me. Bloody tripod. Good view? Trying to pick a hole. Booyah. That's perfect. See what I've missed. Yeah, it's a proper conger net, that. Right, what have I missed? How much credit did I put on today? My credit's already gone. I've managed to pick up the Wi-Fi a little bit. Need to get a Zippo light with smash fishing on it, yeah. No, it's not a lobster trap. This is for conger eels, for landing them off the high walls. Whoa. Right. Get the bat back. Right, see what I've missed, then I'll be coming off soon. That's it, Jeremy. Yeah, we use them in a similar fashion when we're conger fishing. We drop them down the wall so we can pick up the fish. That's one hell of a conger. Yeah, it's a beast. Don't do things by halves. Eventually I'm gonna splice them on, so that was just temporary for now, so I know it's all even. Result. Keep up the good work. Right, I'm gonna you got any questions quick, guys? Because then I'm gonna go off. I'm getting hungry now, I haven't eaten today. God, that light's bright. Right. Keep up the great work. Cheers, mate. I appreciate you all watching. I'm seeing a lot of the same names from all the lives. Have a nice one. Right, take it easy, guys. Hopefully I can get a video as soon as possible, but if not, I'll probably go live again. I quite like doing this. So yeah, stay tuned. Smash fishing. Woo!